An explication that I am agree that violent games should be banned for younger age and adults is because they are guilty of being the main reason that people have done a lot of homicides in the world, killings, homicides and suicides. And thanks to that, many people have been suspecting that the violent games are the responsible to cause a lot of deaths. So sadly, that's true because researchers had found that thanks to the violent video games, a lot of people are violent and aggressive. That's why the world seems like a dangerous place to live because you can't know if an accident is going to occur. Like, imagine being outside, living your happy life, and then you see a crazy person killing randomly because the killer thinks a crazy reality where he thinks that he is the main player and then kills for no reason innocent people. Actually, there are a lot of people who are crazy for violent games and they still out planning bad things or living a sad life. They are dangerous and maybe we don't know when we are with one. In a possible close future, I hope that the game stores adopt a new system that requires to have a test to see if a person can handle okay a violent game, or to see if the game can affect the behavior of a person. Another good thing is to have obligatory session with the psychiatrist before trying a game. I know that it maybe can sound very exaggerated, but it's the best alternative to keep selling these games like Fortnite, Call of Duty, Resident Evil. And that kind of games I think is a good and legal solution to make cities, streets and public places safer and secure. But being serious, there are a lot of people who make these things and they don't mind their own future and their lives. That's another why the violent games are bad. If you play them for a lot of time, the previous test to buy a game is an idea created by me. Unlike adults and children, they will be safer if they don't play these games, if they affect them. And most important, the lives that are in danger are the children's lives, because thanks to violent games, they can make children more vulnerable than adults. Because thanks to a study in York University showed that children that play 2 hours a violent game in the week can affect their life and they become aggressive. And by the other side, the ones who didn't play them in the whole week of supervision, they were happy and relaxed. In my conclusion, I agree that maybe video games are for fun. And absolutely, video games are created to entertain, but if you play a lot of video games, your life will become sad and depressive. And in that way you can have bad moments. There's a phrase that tells everything in excess can be bad for our lives. That's why in my life I only play a few days video games. But I don't pass more than 2 hours because I have other interesting things to do like drawing, reading and going to the park or maybe go to museum too. That is a new hobby that I have. In that way, I live happy and I have a little of everything because that activities will make your life happier.